My father gave me a piece of advice as follows. Son, if you ever need a tool, just go and buy it. Don't borrow it, don't rent it, don't try and make do with something else. Go and get that tool, because if you need it once, you're going to need it again. And so I found that an agreeable principle. And case in point, I was on the lookout for a hewing axe, and I found this hewing hatchet, a small hewing axe. It's an Acme brand. I got it at the junk store on Sunday, along with a load of other stuff, some examples of which I have on the table. I'm not going to show it all. There was too much. I'll go on too long. But yeah, this is a very purpose-built piece of kit. In fact, I can remember in past years having seen them around and thought, well, now, why would I want something with a one-sided bevel on it? No, I'm looking for a hatchet. This is some odd specialist thing. Well, I'm ready for it. I'm going to do some hewing. So we'll put that down. And then we can move on to this, perhaps. Which is, I think, the prize of my junk store haul. I'm hoping Dwayne at Patriot Knife and Tool can tell me something about this. More than what I can see for myself. Which is all very impressive to me. But I would love to know more. Basket work, bead work, hide. I'd like to know about this, the handle shape. Is this representing something? Or a lady's boot? Or a wing? Or... This is the cutting edge. Let's call it a reverse Warncliffe. So I'm thinking like this, but the pull cut seems pretty good. Has this file worked ring up here. An interesting blade, and to my light, a marvelous sheath. They had this at the junk store. And the young man assured me that this is a sharpening steel. I have never seen such a sharpening steel with a long handle, with a kink in it. There, apart from the rust, there doesn't seem to be any texturing on this. But I suppose that if it's a steel, you're hitting that's your texturing, as it were. A different method. Maybe it's for scythes, or I don't know. But hopefully someone can tell me something. This is my spear for the Captain Electro Donkamet Spear Challenge. And this has some bittersweet vine remnants on it. And a swatted mosquito there. So I've been finding uses for this tool. This is one that I acquired without any specific use in mind. And I found uses for it already. Here's another tool that I acquired with no specific purpose in mind. A Damascus mini hatchet. But making pins, lilac pins, on my mini lathe, I discovered that this works quite nicely for the finishing steps. You know, to even it all out and get the diameter the same all the way and smooth, and work really well. Makes a very fine sawdust with this thick bevel. I think you're seeing sawdust clinging to it there. It is sharp. Sharpish. I got a little bit of a stain there. Oh, looks like I got some epoxy stuck on it. So speaking of epoxy, this twine will be epoxied up and applied here. We'll have a wrap coming up to these notches on the blade. So even some of the steel here will be supported all the way down to there. And that's going to reinforce and add mass and make it aesthetically pleasing and all kinds of good stuff. And then this will be pretty much finished. The rubber handle came off this morning, so I'm going to do the same treatment. Make myself a twine micarta handle. Should be pretty easy and satisfactory, and actually way better than the rubber handle that the dog chewed off in about 5 minutes. Thanks for watching.